Hello, thank you for clicking on to Komodo Tai Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Before we begin, I would like to say a big thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I never thought that I would gain any subscribers at all, actually. I was quite surprised and very, very happy and grateful that you did click to subscribe onto my channel. Thank you for your love and support, and that shows me your interest in my work and tells me that someone somewhere out there it resonated with. So that helps a big help. So yeah, moving on to the disclaimer for those of you who are new viewers, this is your first time coming in. Thank you, welcome for clicking onto my channel. This is meant for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Take it with a grain of salt. It's not meant to replace the advice of professionals in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so moving on. Let's go ahead and ask our spirit teams what is on the horizon for you. And we have this Two of Swords. Okay. Someone is being indecisive about something, all right? You guys are being indecisive about certain situations, not knowing what or which directions to take actually with regards to relationship or career, I sense. Or even for some of you who are in school, not knowing which major to major in, all right? Something about money and being unsure of whether or not that route would generate income for you in the long run, basically. Something along that line. The Devil. All right. So you feel bound up, you feel chained, you feel stuck, you're in this stagnant energy, you're procrastinating, some of you are procrastinating, you're going through this analysis paralysis moment here, I'm seeing, okay? And you're all in your head about something, but I sense that it has a lot to do with your direction in your career choices here, okay? For a lot of you. There's too many. I'll take this one. And King of Swords. You're taking you're making sure, okay? You just want to make sure that whichever direction that you choose, okay, will be the best one for you here, okay? And that's kind of is what holding you back as well, okay? You're just thinking too much. As I said, analysis paralysis. You're in your mind too much. You're just thinking of all the details of what could go wrong and just already plotting out this like these little very detailed steps, okay? And trying to not leave any room for error. And that's what is keeping you stuck, I sense, all right? Because if you look at his eyes, like his frowning and his gaze is like very, very serious. Like, I need to make sure that this is it, that this direction is the direction that I want to take kind of look. And I don't know about you, but the atmosphere surrounding him is very like pulled back as well, like not going anywhere. It's very still. And then we have the Seven of Wands and Temperance. Right? You have many ideas, so you're not quite sure which direction to take. Again, it's like these Seven of Cups is coming up, although there's no Seven of Cups here, but we have Temperance, just trying out different things, all right? Dabbling to see what you like and what you don't like. But the energy that I'm sensing here, Geminis, is of a dabbler energy, okay? Just dipping your foot in here, dipping your foot in this water and then in that water, and just be like, not too sure about this one. I'm not too sure about this one either. And so I see here, like, there might be someone who is trying to get you out from that energy and trying to push you into making a decision, okay, a choice. And then you're quite defensive about that too. You're very defensive about that. Yeah, this is a very sensitive topic for you, whatever this may be. And for the select few of you, it might not be with regards to work. It could be with regards to relationships as well. Okay. The High Priestess. All right. So it's this unknown. You're not quite sure with it being right under the Two of Swords. Like you're not sure of what's to come, which path is going to bring, and you might be praying about it, but then again, praying all on its own is not going to do anything unless you take the initiative, right? The effort and work at it in order to manifest it into your 3D. But you guys are very, very intuitive though, I see here. Like okay, you know a lot. You know a lot of things. And you're skillful at a lot of things as well. An 8 of Pentacles. And you know that whatever it is that you're wanting, or that you're kind of like eyeing, weighing the pros and cons with, you need to work hard for it. Some of you, sorry, I thought I heard someone coming through. Some of you might even be distracting yourself with other work just so you don't have to deal with this, what decisions you have to make, okay? You're just like distracting yourself with other things instead of addressing the issue or the problem at hand here by making a choice. But don't worry though, whichever direction you choose to go into, you're going to be victorious because you're skillful. As I said, you're competent. You know what you're doing. You already have a lot of experience under your belt, okay? And you're very good with words. Your communication is going to get you through a lot, okay? Like, I sense here that your communication is going to be your key to success, all right? King of Wands under the Seven of Wands. So with this King of Wands, you need to take action. Spirit is calling for you to take action. All right? The sooner the better. The sooner you take action, the quicker whatever it is that you're trying to manifest will be in your 3D. And then we have the Tower. If you don't do it, then the universe will do it for you. 9 of Pentacles. Okay? So with this 9 of Pentacles, you're quite abundant already to begin with. You have nothing to worry about. Whatever it is that, whichever choice you decide to make, okay, a lot of it has to do with work. I feel working more so than relationship, because there's a lot of air signs in here and a lot of fire, okay? With this first row here, you have 2 air, 1 fire. So you're in your mind a lot. And this devil is keeping you stuck there. And when anybody is trying to get you to come off from that, you get defensive. Okay? And some of you may even tell others, like, oh, I'm just trying out different things, trying out new things, like to see which one fits me better, which one fits my lifestyle better, or which one would be better in terms of generating income for me in the long run, you know. Pray to the universe for some of you who have not been praying as much as you should. I sense that some of you might kind of fell off the bandwagon with praying and meditating. Spirit is asking for you to pray and communicate with them, talk to them about your problems so that they can help you. Ask your spirit, your angels, to help you with whatever problems that you have with this stuck energy. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the Life Purpose Oracle deck here to see what messages or advice they have for you in here. Spirit team, could you give us 3 cards with regards to what advices the Geminis needs to hear for this 3rd week of July 18th through July 24th of 2021, with regards to their situation, Okay, so the theme here is that you're not quite sure which direction to take in regards to your career choices or path, right? Your purpose, your life purpose, let's simply put. So, I guess it's befitting that I have the Life Purpose Oracle cards out for you to clarify this. Okay, Spirit teams, what messages do you have with regards to life purposes for my Geminis here? So it will help to clarify some of their confusions or their indecisiveness with regards to their career path. Family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Okay, so for some of you, you may be focusing more on your family than anything else. Okay, some of you could be a homemaker. Some of you may just have a lot of responsibilities in the homes, which maybe could be another reason as to why you're so indecisive and are in this stuck energy. Okay, with whatever you choose to do, I sense that your family is the center, is your focal point. It kind of revolves around them to fit your schedule, you know, so that you can have time with your family and also to work as well, so that you can support the family. So maybe something along the line of starting up your own business, maybe, so that you can afford that type of time. Or maybe it's like, it could be in the form of like a family business where the family is involved, like family bakery, family restaurant is coming to mind. For some of you, perhaps you already have those thoughts and ideas in mind, but you're not quite sure how that is going to pan out for you, since, you know, I mean, it's not just you, you have your families to think about and a lot of responsibilities on your plate. So it's not as easy. 2 more, please. I sense that for some of you, you might even think about going into like doing YouTube, you know, like those family YouTube channels. I don't know. That's another thought. Nutrition, again, with like restaurants, family restaurants, cooking, being a chef. If it's not, for some of you who don't have a family yet or are not living with your family, you could become a chef, a baker, you know, working in a bakery, or something with food, or go to school to become a nutritionist. All right, working with the geriatrics, working with the babies, the pediatricians, okay, dietitians, animals. Oh, I forgot to read this. Nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. That's the message from this. And then we have the animal card. Okay. And some of you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. From this card, I'm sensing that some of you may think about becoming a veterinarian. All right. And some, you may even daydream about having a lot of money and building like a conservation, is that what they call it? A conservation, and just rescuing wildlife animals that needs help, or that doesn't have a home, or that is injured, okay? And kind of taking them in and caring for them and nourishing them, and nurture them back to health, and then release them back into the wild again. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, so you have a wide array of interests here, Geminis, and that's the theme for the third week of July. I'm sensing like the viewers here could be, you're still in school, some of you are perhaps in your 30s, 40s, and are thinking about, a career change, or some of you might not even have any particular career in mind, but just is like not knowing which direction to go with your career, because you have so many interests, as this Temperance is here. And it's a blessing and a curse at the same time when you have a lot of interest and also have many talents, okay? Because it can cause you this indecisiveness as like, what do you really want to do in your life, right? So you just kind of dabble and be the jack of all trades. But yeah, and I also have a card right here from Osho, which is a sutra, a Buddha sutra. Food for thought, just something for you to think about and ponder over. It's a message. Let's see which one the spirit teams want you to have here. I love this card because it kind of makes you think. It kind of makes you stop and think for a little bit about your life and which direction you're heading in. In the front is this picture here, and it has a sutra down below, and on the back there's like an explanation of what that means, of what the sutra means. But for the sutra, I will be referring to the book, since they have like the whole description of it, okay? They have the whole explanation of it. So for you, it says, a mind beyond judgments watches and understands. That's the sutra. Now let me go to the booklet here, see what the explanation for that is. 38. Okay, beyond judgment. Don't consider what is right and what is wrong, because if you consider what is right and what is wrong, you will be divided. You will become a hypocrite. You will pretend the right and you will do the wrong. And the moment you consider what is right and what is wrong, you become attached. You become identified. You certainly become identified with the right. For example, you see on the side of a road a $100 bill. It may have fallen from somebody's pocket. Now the question arises to take it or not to take it. One part of you says, it is perfectly right to take it. Nobody's looking. Nobody will ever suspect. And you are not stealing. It is just lying there. If you don't take it, somebody else is going to take it anyway. So why miss it? It is perfectly right. But another part says, this is wrong. This money does not belong to you. It is not yours. In a way, in an indirect way, it is stealing. You should inform the police, or if you don't want to be bothered with it, then go ahead, forget all about it. Don't even look back. This is greed, and greed is a sin. Now, these two minds are there. One says it is right to take it. The other says it is wrong. Don't take it. With which minds are you going to identify yourself? you are certainly going to identify with the mind that says it is immoral, because that is more ego satisfying. You are a moral person. You are not ordinary. Anybody else would have taken the $100 bill. In such times of difficulty, people don't think of such delicacies. You will identify yourself with the moral mind, but there is every possibility you will take the money. You will identify yourself with the moral mind, and you will disidentify yourself from the mind that is going to take the money. You will condemn it deep down. You will say it is not right. It is the sinner in me, the lower part, the condemned part. You will keep yourself aloof from it. You will say, I was against it. It was my instinct. It was my unconscious. It was my body. It was my mind that persuaded me to do it otherwise. I knew that it was wrong. I'm the one who knows that it is wrong. You always identify yourself with the right, the moralistic attitude, and you disidentify from the immoral act. Although you do it, this is how hypocrisy arises. To go beyond judgments of good and bad is the way of watchfulness, and it is through watchfulness that transformation happens. This is the difference between morality and awareness. Morality says choose the right and reject the wrong, choose the good and reject the bad. Awareness says simply watch both, don't choose at all, remain in a choiceless consciousness. Okay, so that is a food for thought for you for this sutra. All right, and perhaps there's some messages in there for some of you out there who's viewing this. Okay, and that is all I have for you, Geminis, for this week of for this third week of July 18th through July 24th of 2021. I hope it resonates, and if it does, please leave a like and thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel today, and have a blessed day. Bye.